Coming to an end of the first quarter, we got 4 Phoenix, 9 New York Liberty. Check out JP Jones. Here we go, starting the second quarter. Phoenix is trailing by 5 points. New York Liberty looking to put them away. Now, it was a nice defensive first quarter. We're expecting the same thing there, only 4-9 here. Gonna throw it over to the side. You got Phillips over there on the side looking to see if he can get someone open. Warner's gonna throw it to Matthews. Matthews gonna clear it. That's a 12-4 lead right there. Suns need to do something. They need to get some stops because there's not a lot of time on the clock. And you don't want to be, look at her chopping up right there. Finds Long in the corner, trying to fire it off. She gets it. Bringing her Phoenix in to a slightly less lead. Ooh, look at that behind the back. Throws it to Phillips in the corner. Perfect find there. Please hit that. Can't believe she missed it. Crawford on the board. Throws it back to Mia. Just Matthews in general. I keep saying Mia. There's a Mia Matthews, but she was with the Grizzlies. I don't know if that's her. New York's gonna score there. 7-14. We're closing in on the second quarter, and there's a lot. There's a little bit of time. There's a lot, but there's a little bit of time. Someone has to make something happen. They can easily coast. As long as they play great defense, New York is looking to win this game. And Long's going to try to get it off. Fires and gets blocked by Warner trying to get it again. Get the get back. Couldn't fire off that shot. It's going to be inbounded by. It's going to be rebounded by Phillips there. And you got Warner in the corner right there. Matthews finally gets to Warner. She's looking. You got Matthews pump faking, trying to get away from her defender. She's going to throw it up. Couldn't get that shot off. You got Love booking it down the court there. Fast break points are really good in this league because you only got 2 minutes. You can go fire up. And if you can get it, it's bacon, eggs, and cheese, I swear. 19 seconds left in this second quarter. Who's going to get that point off? Right now, this is New York's game. And they're going to get the board there. Crawford with a strong board puts it up for another 2. With 8 seconds left. Crazy, it's a 9-point game here. Going to throw it in. Gets the 2 off. Nice. Brings them within 7 points. They can fire off a 3 and then get something go. Ooh. Matthews clears up a 3, sending it to 19-9. This is going to hurt because in this third quarter, it's the most crucial quarter right here. Because if you fall behind and you don't get any buckets up right here, you have to have a perfect game from here on out. So if they have 19 points right now, starting the third, there's a high chance they might make it to a 40-point game. And, Phoenix only has 9 points. They're not scoring that rock right now. Austin has it. She's going to throw it over to Payne. Warner has a screen right there. Austin looking to get going. Look behind the back there. You got someone in the corner. You got Lozano in the corner. Lozano was with the Nets. I think that's a different Lozano. I'm pretty sure that's the Lozano from the Nets. Flynn's going to take it down here. Ooh, gets swiped by Austin. Slamming. What a slam, too, by Austin. That 23-9 lead. Phoenix is getting butchered here. Third quarter, getting ready to be a minute left. Someone's going to have to get something active on the Phoenix side. They're going to have to move around. They're going to have to set some screens and find some openings. But nice behind the back. Let's see if she can land that. She couldn't get it, but the putback. Those putbacks are good, but they need 3s. 2s are not going to do it with this much time left. That's 3 minutes left to get something going. And if they run their clock out 24 seconds every time, that brings this third quarter to an end already. But they're going to fire off there and get it. Now they're at 25-11. It's just slipping away from Phoenix very quickly. After that first quarter, it was just all effort on the New York Liberty side here. 45 seconds left in this quarter. Let's see if Phoenix can actually do anything here. Going to inbound it to McGinty. Gets a 3-pointer off. Nice job, Phoenix. But that doesn't do anything for them. They're going to have an immaculate fourth quarter. Warner's going to dish it over to Austin. Austin looking to get crafty there with a double team Warner. Warner could have fired that off there. She's going to find Lozano, who throws it back to Austin. Austin tries to get her in the inside, but she gets the rebound back. Warner pops a 3-pointer. 20 seconds left here in this third quarter. It's not looking good for the Suns. 28-14. Austin's putting pressure 179. She's going to throw it over to Cruz, who's going to try to get that corner three. Couldn't quite get that off. Warner throwing it down to Austin. He's looking to get shifty, creating some space. It was a bad release. Couldn't get that shot off. And that is going to take us into the fourth quarter. Looking for who can become the biggest egotist and win the most games this year. You know, it's very crucial points this year now because the new system, there's not many points that's going to go around. There's not many minutes. So you have to be an egomaniac to get in the game. You know, if you're going to get your minutes, you got to get your buckets off. So, you know, who's going to dominate this league where there's almost no time? It's the equivalent now to a hockey score. Phillips looking to go bonkers right now. Lozano going to throw it over. Back to Phillips. Phillips going to pop the three ball. Gets it going. That's 31-16. It's not looking good for the Suns. There's a minute left. Too big of a deficit to overcome. They're going to have to hit a three-pointer literally every 8 seconds for the rest of the game if they're going to want to come back. They're cooked here. But she's going to get up a good shot there. And, you know, like it's bringing them close, but just not close enough. They might be able to get it done with a foul game here, but I don't know if the foul game will really be beneficial. There's some crucial defense being played on the backcourt there, but Phillips is going to rush. She slowed down. It's like she forgot that you want to run the clock out a little bit there. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Phillips is chopping down, but she's sticking with her all inside of her face there, not going away. Soft going to shoot that three ball. Couldn't get it. Cruz on the board. 53 seconds left. It's now or never. She's going to pop that thing. Look at that. But she couldn't get that shot off. Lozano boarding it, throwing it to Kristoff. Back to Phillips. Phillips is just playing around now. Now, you don't want to play around too much because you can mess around and lose. And these games are really, look at that steal there. They do a fantastic defense on Phoenix's part there, trying to get down on the other end to slam it down, bringing it to an 11-point game. If they can get a steal and a three off and then another steal, but it gets cooked, they're cooked. And you see they're not even going to foul it out, so they're just going to run it out. It's too big of a lead and not enough time. And I think the players know that. They're prepared to spring down and fire up, but they're trying not to give away any fouls. Good thing is they didn't foul. Bombs it down. Cruz going to get another two. 22-31, but that's not enough. 4 seconds left. The Liberty are going to take this win. First win of the season for the New York Liberty. They didn't get good in the playoffs, but you know they got kicked out the first round. But they're looking to bring it back this year, and they're a nice squad. The Celtics are looking nice compared to the last year. You know, there's a lot of teams. The Lakers look like they could potentially have a better year. What a nice win here in New York. Player of the game is going to be Austin. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining. This is the new presentation. Skyla Austin, player of the game with 11 points. And Warner following up with 5. The bench had 13 points. It was a good bench play by the New York Liberty there. But everyone have a good night.